Have you ever wondered how powerful an African passport can be? This little booklet, often adorned with an emblem and a few words, is far more than just a piece of paper. It's a ticket to the world, a symbol of national identity, and a passport, pun intended, to global mobility. Welcome to Global Travel Venture. In today's interconnected world, the ability to cross borders freely is not just a convenience, it's a necessity. Business, education, tourism, diplomacy, they all depend on the unimpeded flow of people across the globe. And that's where the power of a passport comes into play. The strength of a passport isn't determined by the wealth of a nation, the size of its population, or the prestige of its culture. It's about the freedom it grants its holder. The freedom to travel, to explore, to connect. It's about how many doors it can unlock without the need for a visa, an official stamp of approval that can sometimes be as elusive as a golden ticket. When we talk about powerful passports, it's easy to think of the usual suspects. The United States, the United Kingdom, Japan. But what about African passports? Where do they stand in the global arena? It's a question that deserves attention and one that we'll be exploring in this video. African nations, like all countries, have unique relationships with the rest of the world. These relationships, often shaped by history, politics, and diplomacy, determine how many borders an African passport can cross without a visa. And just as these relationships evolve, so too does the power of these passports. So, as we embark on this journey, remember this. The power of a passport isn't just about the number of countries it gives access to. It's about the opportunities it opens up, the connections it allows us to make, and the freedom it grants us to navigate our global village. The power of a passport can open up the world or restrict it. Let's dive into the world of African passports. To understand the power of a passport, we look towards the Henley Passport Index. Now you might be wondering, what's this Henley Passport Index? Well, it's a global ranking of countries based on the travel freedom their citizens enjoy. It's a trusted resource for measuring the strength of a passport and is updated regularly as visa policies evolve and change. But how does it work? The Henley Passport Index ranks passports based on data from the International Air Transport Association, which maintains the world's largest database of travel information. The ranking takes into account how many countries a passport holder can enter without a visa, or how many countries they can enter by obtaining a visa on arrival. This is known as visa-free access and visa on arrival, respectively. The index also considers visa requirements. If a passport holder needs to go through a complex process to obtain a visa before traveling, it could lower the ranking of that passport. So, the fewer hoops a passport holder has to jump through to travel, the stronger their passport is considered to be. You see, the Henley Passport Index is about more than just numbers. It's a reflection of global mobility and freedom. It shows us the doors that a passport can open, and conversely, the doors that it keeps closed. It gives us a snapshot of the world's passports, telling us which ones offer the most travel freedom and which ones offer the least. But why should we trust the Henley Passport Index? Well, it's been around since 2006 and is recognized by governments and organizations worldwide. It's transparent, reliable, and it provides a clear picture of the power of passports. Now that we have a clear understanding of how the Henley Passport Index works and why it's a trusted resource, we're ready to dive into our main topic. Now that we understand how passport power is measured, we can examine the strength of African passports. Let's begin with the top 3 African passports. Coming in at number 3, we have the passport from the island nation of Mauritius. This small but mighty country's passport allows its bearers to travel visa-free or with visa on arrival to over 145 countries worldwide. Mauritius's high ranking can be attributed to its stable political environment, robust economy, and favorable diplomatic relations. Moving on to the second spot, we have the South African passport. This passport is a powerful tool, granting its holders access to over 160 countries without the need for a pre-arrival visa. The strength of the South African passport lies in the nation's economic power and strategic geopolitical position, which have enabled it to forge strong alliances and mutual visa waiver agreements with countries around the globe. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Claiming the top spot as the most powerful African passport is none other than the Seychelles. The Seychelles passport is a true travel powerhouse, offering its bearers visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to a staggering 151 countries. The Seychelles' high ranking is a testament to the island nation's strong diplomacy and international relations. Its commitment to global cooperation and sustainable development resonates with countries worldwide, making it a respected member of the international community. In a world where mobility and global access are increasingly important, these passports serve not just as a travel document, but as a symbol of opportunity, freedom, and global citizenship. They are a reflection of the progress these nations have made on the global stage, and the respect they command in the international arena. These passports are a testament to the diplomatic relations these African countries have nurtured. They are proof that, despite the challenges, African nations are making strides in enhancing global mobility for their citizens, and are playing an increasingly significant role in shaping our interconnected world. Next, we'll look at the African passports that have made significant strides in recent years. Buckle up as we embark on a journey to highlight these underdogs that are gradually making their way to the top. A passport, in essence, is more than just a document. It's a symbol of a nation standing on the world stage, a reflection of its relationships with other countries, and an indication of its economic and political stability. This is why when a passport improves its ranking, it's a cause for celebration. It's a sign that the country is moving in the right direction. Let's delve into the African passports that have been climbing the ranks. One such example is the Ghanaian passport. Over the past few years, it has seen a significant surge in its ranking, thanks to the efforts of the Ghanaian government in strengthening diplomatic ties and fostering economic growth. Next on our list is the Angolan passport. Angola has been making waves, not just in Africa but globally. Through a series of political reforms and strong economic development, Angola has managed to improve its passport ranking considerably. And finally, we have the Rwandan passport. Rwanda has been a beacon of hope, demonstrating how a country can rise from the ashes and overcome its past. Its steady climb up the passport index is a testament to its resilience and determination. Behind these ascending rankings are countless diplomatic negotiations, political decisions, and economic strategies. From establishing bilateral visa-free agreements to bolstering domestic stability, these countries have shown that progress is indeed possible. But it's not just about the numbers, it's about what these passports represent, the ability to explore, to connect, and to experience the world. Each improvement in ranking signifies an expansion in opportunities for its citizens, and a step towards a more interconnected and inclusive world. These ascending passports signify the growing global influence of their respective countries. They are a testament to the progress that's possible when nations prioritize diplomacy, stability, and growth. So here's to the rising stars of the passport world, paving the way for a brighter, more connected future. Looking forward, what does the future hold for African passports? It's a question that piques the curiosity of globetrotters, policymakers, and the general public alike. The future of African passports is not just a story of ink and paper, but a tale of unity, mobility, and empowerment. It's about bringing the African continent closer together, breaking down barriers and opening up opportunities. At the heart of this narrative is the African Union's ambitious initiative. The African Union, or the AU, has set a goal to enable visa-free travel across the continent for all African citizens. This is a part of Agenda 2063, a strategic plan to optimize the use of Africa's resources for the benefit of all Africans. Imagine the possibilities, the ability to travel freely from the pyramids of Egypt to the bustling markets of Nigeria, the wildlife of Kenya to the beaches of South Africa, without the need for a visa. This is not just about travel convenience, but sparking economic growth, fostering cultural exchange, and strengthening diplomatic ties within the continent. However, like any ambitious plan, it's not without its challenges. Security concerns, administrative hurdles, and economic disparities are all factors that need to be addressed. But the potential benefits, both in terms of individual freedom and collective prosperity, make this a goal worth pursuing. The future also holds potential for technological advancements. Digital passports, biometric data, and secure, streamlined processes could make travel more efficient and secure. And then there's the global perspective. As African nations continue to grow and develop, their standing in the global community will likely improve. This could result in more visa-free agreements with countries outside of Africa, further strengthening the power of the African passport. So, as we gaze into the crystal ball, we see a future where African passports are not just a document, but a symbol of unity, mobility, and empowerment. It's a future that is not without its challenges, but one that holds immense promise and potential. With these developments, the future of African passports looks promising. In the end, the power of a passport is the power in your pocket. This small booklet, often filled with colorful stamps and visas, holds immense potential. It can open doors to the world, literally and metaphorically. It's not just a means to cross borders, but a key to unlock experiences, cultures, and opportunities that are otherwise inaccessible. In this era of globalization, where businesses, friendships, and even romances span continents, a passport's power is more pivotal than ever. It's not simply about the ability to travel freely, but also about the liberty to live, work, and study anywhere in the world. The might of a passport extends beyond the physical journey. It's about the journey of self-discovery, of broadening your horizons, of stepping out of your comfort zone. It's about the thrill of navigating through bustling foreign markets, the joy of making friends from different walks of life, the enlightenment of learning about diverse cultures and traditions firsthand. Yet the power of a passport is not uniform. Some passports, as we've seen, grant more access than others. But it's crucial to remember that the value of a passport is not purely defined by its global ranking or the number of countries it can access. It's also about the unique experiences and opportunities it can provide to its holder. Whether it's an African passport that opens doors to unique cultural experiences across the continent, or a European passport that allows for easy movement within the European Union, each passport holds its own unique power. So the next time you hold your passport, remember its potential. Remember that it's more than just a travel document. It's a symbol of your identity, a testament to your freedom, and a gateway to the world. Remember, the power of a passport is not just about the number of countries it can access, but the opportunities and experiences it can provide. The power of the passport is a fascinating subject, isn't it? It's not just about a small booklet filled with stamps and visas. It's about the freedom and opportunities it provides. It's about the doors it opens and the bridges it builds. Seychelles, Mauritius, and South Africa have shown us that it's not the size of the country, but the strength of its diplomatic ties, economic stability, and global reputation that count. A passport is more than a travel document. It's a symbol of identity, a ticket to freedom, and a testament to the progress of a nation and its people. Thank you for joining us on this journey exploring the best African passports. Until next time, safe travels.